Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in my today's video, I'm going to show you how you will do the merging on highway, how you will do the lane changes, and how you will take a proper exit. So watch this video till end, it's going to help you a lot. So let's start from here. Whenever you're going out from the parking lot, make sure that you will give a proper signal. So a lot of people, they do a mistake. They don't give signal when they're leaving from the parking lot. So make sure that you will give a proper signal. If examiner will ask you to make a right turn or left turn, you have to give signal accordingly. And make sure that you will check your surroundings properly. Don't just go. Check your surroundings, move only when it's safe to do so, and turn as needed and try to stay to your side. Now I'm going to make left turn, left signal on, left side blind spot checked, and I'm turning left. And turn as needed. Now at stop sign, I'm gonna make left turn, left signal on, stay near to the left side, because whenever we have to go left, we have to stay near to the yellow line or with the center line. Complete stop here. We will tap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now we have to look for pedestrian. So there is nobody crossing. I can inch forward. My left signal is on. Now I have to look for the traffic. So I will watch for traffic and I will move only when it's safe to do so. And before turn, make sure that you will check your left side blind spot and turn into your lane. And recover your wheel. You can see there was a sign 40. So whenever we make left turn, right turn, the first sign gonna come is a speed sign. So try to follow the speed limit. Try to stay under the limit, not over the limit. Both hands has to be at 9-3 position, and every 5 to 8 seconds we have to look into our rear view mirror. So all these points are the key points to pass your road test. Now we're going to make a right turn, right signal on. We can see that there is a broken line, right side blind spot check. We still have 4 seconds and we can turn into your lane. Once your car is straight, now we can see that speed limit is 50. Look into your rear view mirror. We're going to do the lane change. So we have to look ahead, we have to look at the back, and then we're going to do the lane change. So mirror check, left signal on, left side blind spot check, and watch how much I'm turning. A very tiny turn for the lane change. Don't come like this, don't do like this. Examiner not going to accept that. So make sure that a very tiny turn, and once you will come into your lane, you have to cancel your signal. When you stop behind any vehicle, you have to stay 1 car distance. Scan both sides. So we have to look both sides, scan both sides. Now over here, I can see that the speed limit is 30, but it's in a yellow. So that's a recommended speed. So if you can control your car here at 40, you can go at 40, but make sure that you will not lose control. While driving on local road, we have to try to keep 3 to 4 car distance from the vehicle in front of us. So make sure that you will keep a good distance from them. And watch how much turn is required and then turn accordingly. We're going to do the lane change to the left. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and then move your hands. So a lot of people, they get panicked for the lane changes, so do it only when it's safe to do so, no rush. We're going to do the lane change, mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and then move your hands. As I told you, 3 to 4 car distance, scanning both sides. Now this guy is applying brake. So if somebody is applying brake in front of you, you have to cover up your brake. Don't apply it right away, just cover your brake. We will scan intersection again, both sides. Now we're gonna go to the highway. Right signal on, try to come to your lane as soon as you can, and must check your blind spot. Now here we have to check the blind spot again. So earlier we did for the lane change, and second time we did for the turn. Now it says 30. 30 is a recommended speed. If you can control your car at 35 or 40, you can go at that speed, but make sure that you will not lose control. So try to stay in between the line. And as soon as your car is straight, then you can speed up. So now I can see that there is a truck in front of me. I'm not able to go at 100, so I'm gonna go according to the speed that I can control my car and I can do the merge easily. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check. So I did the merging at 76, because if I will go at 100, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna hit that vehicle. So always remember that you will do the merge when it's safe to do so, and you have to drive according to the road condition, weather condition, and traffic flow. Now we're gonna do the lane change. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, lane change to the right. Now I'm gonna do the lane change to the left. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, lane change to the left. Now I can see that again 50 is a recommended speed. So leave your gas pedal, let your car slow down by itself. If you notice that, like here, I can notice that I have to apply a brake, so I can cover up my brake and I can apply a brake as well. So we are turning left signal on. So from this lane we can go straight and we can turn left as well. So our signal has to be on, so the people behind of us, they can see signal that we are turning left. When we are making left turn, we have to watch for oncoming traffic and we have to look if somebody is crossing on left hand side. So we have to give priority if somebody is crossing on left hand side. Any pedestrian are there, we have to let them go first. Since we have an advanced green, so nobody can cross from there, so we are good to go. But still, for safety reasons, we will look to our blind spot and we will scan quick and finish our turn. Now we're gonna go to the right. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and we're gonna do the lane change to the right. And we will take exit here. So again, there is no speed posted, so we can go at the speed that we can control the vehicle and watch how much I'm turning. A lot of people, they do a mistake here when they go for the turn. Their car go over the line, so make sure that you will stay in between the lines. And as soon as your car is getting straight, like here, start speeding up. So speed limit is 100 here. We will try to speed up. The first thing first you have to do is control your speed. Have a good control, then mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and do the merge as soon as you can. Don't wait for the last minute. Now I'm gonna do the lane change to the left. So do the lane change only when it's safe to do so. If it's not safe, don't try to attempt. Mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and then we're gonna come to this lane. I'm gonna come back to the right lane. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and see how much I'm turning, how much I'm moving my hands. Now we're gonna take exit. So try to come into your lane as soon as you can. Come into your lane first and then leave the gas pedal. Cover your brake. And once that V point starts here, now you can start applying brake. And I can see that the speed limit is posted 40. So that means it's a sharp turn. I have to control my vehicle. Since we are turning right signal on, and once your way is cleared, then you can move. Right side blind spot check. So we are in a turning lane, signal will remain on. Bring your car in a right angle. So since it's a stop sign, come to a complete stop. Tap 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Now we can inch forward. Move only when it's safe to do so. Take your time, no rush. And turn into your lane. So now there is no speed posted, so we can drive at 50. If there is no speed posted, we can drive at 50. Whenever the examiner says lane change on highway or local road, take your time, no rush, do the lane change only when it's safe to do so. So I'm gonna do the lane change. If you're approaching to the intersection, like here, there is an intersection coming up, so I'm not gonna try to attempt the lane change. So we will pass the intersection, scan both sides, and then we will try to attempt the lane change. So mirror check, signal on, left side signal on, give proper signal, check blind spot, and then do the lane change. We're gonna come back to the right lane. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and I'm coming into my lane again. And once you come into your lane, you have to cancel your signal. complete stop before solid white line, your hands has to be at 9-3 position all the time. Keep checking your rear view mirror and side mirrors when you're stopping at any traffic light, and look both sides because examiner wants to see that you're checking your surroundings. So keep scanning both sides. Check your rear view mirror so that you can see what's happening behind you. Keep eye on the light as well. So we will move, scanning both sides again. I'm gonna do the lane change to the left. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and we will come into our lane. Cancel your signal. So for lane changes, you have to cancel your signal because your signal not gonna get canceled by itself. It's gonna happen only when you will do the turns. Scanning both sides again. So there is no speed posted, that means we can drive at 50. So try to stay, as I told you, under the limit, not over the limit. We are human, we can make mistake, like your speed can go to 51, 52 or 55. So try to bring it down. Now I'm gonna make left turn at this traffic light. So there is a broken line. If there is a lot of traffic, I can enter from here as well. Signal is on, blind spot check. If there is no traffic, we have to try to enter from the white lines. Now one car at one time in intersection. We will wait here. Now he's moving. We can go, we can check left side blind spot and turn into your lane. So we're gonna do the lane change to the right. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and come into your lane. And watch how much I'm turning. Since we are in a turning lane, our signal will remain on. So I'm going to take you towards the highway again so that we can do more practice. One car distance, we can see that the light is green, right side blind spot check. We will turn into our lane, loosen up your wheel. We're going to go to 401 west again. So it says right lane exits. So we are in a turning lane, so we will just follow the way. 30 is a recommended speed. Try to go at the posted speed so that you will not lose control. As I told you, 30 is a recommended speed. So if you can go at 40 or 45 and if you have a good control, you can drive at that speed. But make sure that at any point if you notice that you're losing control, you should go slow. As soon as your car is straight, you have to speed up. And we will try to merge as soon as we can. We will not wait for the last minute. Mirror check, signal on, and blind spot check. And now I can do the merge. And signal cancel. When examiner says lane change, you will do it only when it's safe to do so. Don't get panicked. If you're not able to do the lane change, it's not a fail. So you can see that my speed went to 107. So I'm going to leave the gas pedal so that my speed can come down. So our speed has to be from 95 to 100. Now I'm going to do the lane change to the left. So I can see that this guy, he's doing a lane change, so I'm gonna wait and I will do it once everything is clear in front of me and at the back. Mirror check, signal on, left side blind spot check, and watch how much I'm turning. A very tiny turn, a very slight turn. A lot of people, they do a mistake, they come with a kind of a jerk and they lost control, the car goes here or there and they're not able to control their vehicle. So make sure that a very tiny turn is good enough. If you know what's happening ahead of you and at the back, it's going to be easy for you to understand. Now I can see that everybody's braking there. I'm going to cover up my brake and I'm slowing down as well. I'm going to do the lane change, so I have to have a good gap from the vehicle ahead of me and at the back. I'm checking my rear view mirror. Now this vehicle is a little close to me. I will wait for him to go ahead. Now my way is clear and I can do the lane change. So for lane changes, take your time. While driving on highway, we try to keep 5 to 6 car distance. Keep checking your rear view mirror. Now there is a guy coming and might be he will give signal, so I have to let him in if they want to. So if somebody is giving signal, you have to make sure that you will give them way. As I told you, don't wait for the last minute for the merging, because sometimes people don't let you in, so you're gonna be into trouble. So while driving on highway, 5 to 6 car distance from the vehicle in front of you. If they're moving slow, we can go slow as well. So you can see that I'm driving at 75. So now I'm going to do the lane change to the left, but there is a truck on my left hand side. So I have to have a good gap, and then I'm going to do the lane change. So I will increase my speed here. And mirror check. So now there is another vehicle. I will not try to attempt the lane change. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and lane change to the left. Now I'm going to do the lane change to the right. So now there is a guy, he's coming at the high speed, and there is a truck in front of me, he's moving slow. These people are merging, so I will wait. So don't get panicked. Mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, but this guy, he's braking. I will cancel my signal. I will not try to attempt the lane change because it's not safe. So during your test, if that kind of things happen, you have to continue driving straight, and you will do the lane change only when it's safe to do so. So now we can see that there is a good gap for us to do a lane change. We just have to adjust the speed a little bit, and then we will do the lane change. I'm going to do the lane change to the right again. So mirror check, signal on. I will move only when it's safe to do so, and then come into your lane. So we are in an exit lane. We are merging to another highway. So this guy is applying brake in front of me, so I have to stay away from him. So if somebody is applying brake in front of you, that means you have to stay away from them. So he's giving signal, I will let him in. So that's how you will drive during your test, so that you can pass your test at first try. I'm going to merge to another highway. Here I can see that speed limit is 80. So this sign is in black and yellow. It's a recommended speed. So I'm controlling my speed at 85, 87. So that's because it's a turn, and watch how much I'm turning. So a lot of people, they get failed because they don't pay attention to the signs as well. So we can see here, there is a sign coming up that our lane is ending in 300 meters. So don't wait for the last minute. Try to do the merge as soon as you can. So for lane changes, if you have to speed up a little bit, you can do for the lane changes only. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check, and we will do the lane change, and then we will bring the speed down. So it depends on the situation. If you need to increase a little bit your speed for lane changes, you're allowed to do that. Keep checking your rear view mirror every 5 to 8 seconds. Now I'm going to do the lane change to the left. So mirror check, signal on, maintain your speed, and do the lane change to the left. Now I'm going to come back to the right lane. So mirror check, signal on, right side blind spot check, and come back to your lane. So if you're giving right signal, that means you must have to check the right side blind spot. So what is the blind spot? You have to move chin to shoulder. So you have to look at your back door window. So if you saw something here in your rear view mirror and you saw the vehicle here and they disappear, so where they're gonna be? They're gonna be on your blind spot. So make sure that you will keep eye on this mirror when you're doing a lane change. Check your mirror, give signal, check your blind spot, and then do the lane change. Don't take your car, let's say examiner said do a lane change to the left, don't take your car to the left hand side. So a lot of people, what they do a mistake, that they start taking their car to the left hand side, like here, like I'm going to take my car to the left, so like this. It's not safe. You must have to give signal so that people behind you, they can see your signal that you're trying to attempt something, and then you can do the proper lane change. So we're gonna stay in same lane and we will take exit. So now we can see the sign that there is a right turning lane, and from this lane we can go straight and we can take exit as well. And once you approach this viewpoint, a quick signal, leave the gas pedal, cover up your brake. At any point if you notice that you need to apply brake, you can apply brake here. At any point if you notice that you're losing control or something, you can apply brake. Now we will follow the sign. As some places the examiner will not say you anything, so that means you have to follow the signs, you have to follow the road markings. So now we can see that we are in a left turning lane. We can see the signs as well, so we will give left signal. 1 car distance. Whenever you will stop behind any vehicle, we have to maintain 1 car distance. So that's the easiest left turn because there is no oncoming traffic. We just have to look on left hand side and we will finish our turn when it's safe to do so. We will scan intersection both sides before going to the intersection. So every time, even your light is green and you're passing intersection, you have to scan both sides before going to the intersection. And no rolling at all. A lot of people, what they do, they keep rolling the car. Don't do that. So make sure that you will come to a complete stop and wait. No need to do the rolling. Now our light is green, scan both sides and then focus to your turn. And watch how much turn is required, and you will turn into the first lane on the left hand side. And after making left turn, we must have to come to the right lane because this is the passing lane. A right lane is a driving lane. So mirror check, signal on, blind spot check. We will come into the right lane when it's safe to do so.